Before we get into this episode of Undead Murder Farce, episode 8, I just want to appreciate something in the intro. You know, I never really super duper appreciated the intro because I didn't understand a lot of the players that were happening. And I'm sure a lot of people felt the same way. But having gotten to episode 8 and seeing this scene of them all in the diamond, first off, I just love it, okay? It's just a very fun scene. But the part I was most surprised to see was after this, there's something happening in the background of this shot. And this is what we have. I never noticed this. I literally never noticed this until I watched the episode, and then I went back to the intro just to look at it. Just because I wanted to see, like, it was honestly just because I randomly saw this, looking for a thumbnail for the video, and I was like, hold the freaking phone, wait a second. Has this been in the OP the entire time? That has not been in the OP the entire time. So that, my friends, is definitely a good reason to watch Undead Murder Farce if you haven't already. If you have seen Undead Murder Farce, leave a comment down below telling people to watch Undead Murder Farce and leave a like so they know this video is legit. So let's just jump straight into the episode because y'all, this show is legit. I love this show, man. Okay, in the beginning of the episode, we literally jump straight into the scene of Tsugaru getting fucking thrown through the wall with his fucking with the diamond spitting out of his mouth. He literally just, that's how we start the episode off. It's just a full crashing through a door, spitting out diamonds, and that really sets the tone for what the rest of the episode will be, because it really is mostly one non-stop altercation. We get a couple conversations, but it's mostly hands. So here Lupin decides to team up with Tsugaru. He's like, bro, like, forget about the diamond right now. I have a plan. I'm gonna set up an ambush. So the diamond's literally just covered in my guy's saliva, and Tsugaru, the genius he is, he loves to talk, man. I love every single word that comes from his mouth, because he is just like literally chatting up a storm with this guy in the middle of this fight, because he knows he'll listen, and that's like his best way to. He starts telling a story, literally starts telling a story just to get his attention. And then my boy Lupin drops a fucking piano on the guy, like a goddamn cartoon character, bro. Dude is literally a cartoon character. I love the way they are folding in all these fictional characters. I wonder if the insurance guy is a fictional character, or if he's just like a character for the show. Because like the quote-unquote real world, we'll call them real world influences for people like Sherlock Holmes. And oh my god, I'm trying not to spoil it too far because this episode has some crazy reveals, guys. You are not ready for the reveals in this episode. Because my boy, Phantom of the Opera, he is dogging on this girl, right? This girl is kind of getting her cheeks rocked by him. Bro is literally like, he's pulling off the effect of him just melting through walls. He's basically able, somehow, because he has a mark on his face or something, he can just erase all aspects of sound from himself and move just impossibly fast. So yeah, our girl over here, our girls are fighting, right? And they are really getting into it too. She even pulls up with the sword too. It's actually kind of great. It's actually kind of crazy, bro. She dodges her cut and is able to ram her with the butt of the gun. Honestly, I would have gone first. Ooh, man. Bro, these thumbnails just make themselves. I tell you what. These thumbnails just make themselves. Like, you can't lie about this kind of stuff. It's actually kind of... Their fight is actually kind of hilarious. Just because, like, she's literally trying to stab her with the bayonet in the middle of a fight. Like... and I would have just shot the bitch. And she does actually end up getting a shot off, too. And apparently at some point, maybe in the last episode, but oh my god, bro, the way they are drawing Carmilla, they know exactly what they're doing, y'all. Shout out to the animators for this Carmilla love. I'm actually going to get rid of the captions for this because everyone deserves to see this Carmilla love, y'all. Everyone deserves to see Carmilla. We love a good Carmilla scene, and she's really just truly a blessing on us anime-wise, and character design-wise. So it turns out that one of Carmilla's special vampire powers is that she has an aphrodisiac venom. So it's pretty much over for our little maid girl here, and she literally starts getting rizzed up by Carmilla in the middle of a fight. Meanwhile, our homeboys Sherlock and Watson are trying to hold their own up against Alistair, the fucking magic user. Bro is actually just really good at flicking needles with weird effects at people. And then when we talk about this show, we always talk about the presentation of the show and how the show visually conveys information. And this is a moment that I really want to stop and just appreciate as our boy Alistair is talking to Aya. He turns to her and he's like, "I'm curious about you." And then we get this entire whole scene. I love when they do this in the show, man. I love when they do this. It makes me so happy to see them do this kind of like the break. Basically, it's basically like breaking things up into manga panels. It's kind of a nice hybrid in reference to manga and just like motion pictures. So y'all, they are really doing a good job with this show. And another thing I want to talk about doing a good job really quickly is the music. If you guys like this music, it is from Cassette Beast. All right, I'm trying to play more Cassette Beast music in my videos because I really like this game, and I think more people need to play it. Y'all, give underrated anime and games a chance. You know, not everything has to be AAA. Not everything has to be super duper actiony, high quality. Like this anime is good. And it stands on its own merits too. But yeah, that's where the music is from. And this anime is definitely like, well, I wouldn't say the action is necessarily the strong point. It is still more than serviceable for what they're trying to do. Like it looks good. I forgot that they were actually fighting above them, so the piano fucking crumbles through the roof with the Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, so that was happening above them the entire time. And then we get something literally like, and then this is when the episode really starts. Our boy, this dude Rexon, I've always called him the Red Oni, and he is able to use some intense kind of just like domain expansion even, and he picks up the diamond. And bro, they're like, we gotta stop him. She pulls out her ranged bow, and bro, literally, y'all, you guys are not ready for this because our girl right here, our tan, small titty anime girl, bro, it's a damn shame what happened, sir. This right here, this says it all. This says it all. Because he, again, the presentation of the show, you guys, come on. If you're not gonna leave a like for the presentation, you gotta leave a like for what happens next, because he literally splits her, bro. She's over, Owarida. It's over for her, bro. Ends her life in an instant. I don't even know if I can show that on YouTube. And then he immediately dispatches the other guy, bro. His back is broken. He's done for, bro. Did you see that blood splatter on the wall? It's over for him, bro. And then Lupin's like, bro, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. We gotta get out of here, bro. Lupin says, nah, bro, we're done here. Let me change this this music, because I definitely want to keep vibing with the fight music, because we are definitely not in a fun, happy time right now. It is actually like, bro, he literally pulls up and it's just like, I'm sorry, it's just funny. He says, we gotta go. We get the fuck out of here. We skedaddling. We splitting, bro. We are not fighting. He watched that girl get split into 5 pieces and he said, nah, bro. We're done here. Eric, bro, we're getting the fuck out of here. That's very smart of him, too. Because, yeah, no, they were not, Lupin was not going to be able to do anything against that boy. And then, oh my god, bro, so that's the first reveal, right? That girl's fucking dead. She's gone. But the second reveal, bro, the old man with the M on his cane walks up. I don't know how I didn't put this together the first time. I'm gonna smack myself in the forehead for that. Is the model gonna? That's my forehead smack. Because I honestly, I just can't believe it, because the M on the K in Sherlock is like, bro, Moriarty, what are you doing here? It's Moriarty from Sherlock. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't put that together when I found out that Sherlock Holmes is real. Like, it's Moriarty. It's really more. I guess I thought they were around the same age, but I guess not. anybody who doesn't know the story of Sherlock and Moriarty, Moriarty is basically Sherlock's rival, but actually evil. He's Sherlock's arch nemesis, I guess you can call him. And in the books, Sherlock ends up killing Moriarty by basically they get into a kerfuffle and a waterfall. Do they show it here? I don't know if they show I know they show it. Can't be arsed to find it, so we're just gonna pause on the cane. But yeah, they got into a kerfuffle by a waterfall, and they actually ended up tumbling in. Professor Moriarty ended up falling into the water. So that is who Moriarty is now. Now he is in the show as some kind of wandering monster mob boss leader, and he's just been collecting monsters. And he's like, along the way I picked up an apprentice. And he's like, they're like, Sherlock was like, bro, your apprentice? He's like, yeah. Dude was fucking... And I'm literally watching this like, wait a second. They're in England. Moriarty is English. And he's looking for an apprentice to go around and fucking kill people. Is this fucking... No way this is. And I'm literally thinking about notorious fucking serial killer. And then they show the girl like, yes, bro. They don't even have to say it. And I know who it is. And this is a cool scene here too. Our boy, I didn't even notice what was happening here. We're looking at this lamp, but yes. So this in fact is Jack the Ripper. That's Jack. So it's not the red Oni. Is Jack the Ripper basically. So we have Jack the Ripper versus our homeboy. So here, bro's holding up the diamond to the street lamp, and he literally sees in the reflection Tsugaru reaching into that girl's fucking chest. And bro, like before they fight, that's kind of that's a hard transition. I'm not gonna lie, that is a crazy transition. And so yeah, he fucking the assault begins, and he's able to. They're using all kinds of tricks on each other. Tsugaru's trying to get the upper hand on him, and he throws up. And he literally fucking pops a balloon and gets some shit in his eye, and fucking tries to stab him. Ends up just hitting his coat. And it's kind of hilarious because he's like, bro, did you just... Bro, he's standing over. He's like, bro, did you use her heart as a balloon? He's like, bro, did you just pop her heart? And he was like, well, it seemed like a waste to leave it just laying around, bro. I love Tsugaru. This dude is hilarious. That is such a crazy bar. The way they fight, I don't want to show the entire fight, but it's Tsugaru. Tsugaru is really just like such a jokester and a clown, and I love this dude so much. And then we basically get, like, this feels like something that would be like I'm glad they're not like dragging out this kind of reveals, because Moriarty, in classic villain fashion, lays out his entire evil plan. I'm glad. I feel like I didn't even expect them to meet in this season, like, let alone before the season like ends. Like, we still have 4 episodes left, and I think 4 or 5 at least for this season, and it's just like kind of incredible. It's kind of incredible, honestly. It's kind of. I've been talking about the show for a lot longer than I thought it would be, but I just, there's so much to talk about on the show, because Moriarty, the man, has been making Jack the Ripper his mega chimera. Basically, he has. Let me find the visual for it, because that's why he took her body, because he's been trying to run experiments on it. So he's got the. No, I don't think I can find it. He's got the cells of an immune girl, the powers of an Oni, and he's a human, and he has some vampire regenerative abilities as well. But because he's part immortal, the vampire cancels out, and so he's basically just completely immortal. And so now they're using the penultimate night, the diamond, that's able to find werewolves to turn him into part werewolf too. So it's kind of crazy. And this is a funny scene right here too. Our boys are fighting, and he's like, bro, Jack literally. So Jack was able to, like, when he split that girl into 4 or 5 pieces with his hands. So dude is pretty strong, and he's impressed with Tsugaru. He's just like, wow, I can't even karate chop your bones. And he literally like tries to hit him with a side swing, and bro claps it in the knees, right? And I'm thinking like, yo, go my dude, he got him. And bro fucking picks him up, dog. He literally picks him up with his hand clapped around his arm, and just fucking tosses that nigga, bro, into 8 columns, bro. Bro clears an entire room of columns, bro, with my man's body. It's absolutely insane, y'all. This episode was jam-packed full of action, so, like, you guys, I need you to leave a like on this video, because I have been, you know, this episode, I could talk about this episode for such a long time, because there's so much that happens, but we are really just going to skip to the end, because I am getting kind of tired, and look, y'all, I'm really excited to see where the story is going. 4 more episodes left in the season. We have our everyone survives, thankfully. You know, Jack leaves, everyone survives. We're having our post-game powwow. Shizuku comes back, horny as fuck. She literally comes back horny as fuck, bro. Look at her in the corner. She literally comes back and yeah, so, and we end on our homeboys discussing, you know, our evil plans. Congrats, we won a victory. And Jack goes to reach for the diamond, and it's actually hilarious because he just doesn't have it. His fingers go straight through his pocket. Bro, when Tsugaru slapped his went for the first attack, he come on, show it. It's such a great reveal though, because he's able to. I swear. Okay, no, yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, no. When he went to slash his jacket, he fucking he stole the coin. He pocketed the coin in one swoop. Actually, incredible. And he returned the diamond, and they are able to figure out the poem, that was inscripted in the diamond by holding it to the lamp, just like what's his name was doing. And they find, so yeah, now they are on a collision course because the location has been revealed of where the werewolves are, and now they're on the collision course. Aya, Rindou, Tsugaru, and Shizuku the maid are on a collision course straight for the fucking the what are they called? He called them the banquets. They're called the banquets. I don't know why. I don't know how, but they're called the banquets. So yeah, guys, what can I say? What an amazing episode. How great is this show? If you guys are enjoying this show, gotta leave a like on the video, guys, because this show is a banger, and I want to see everybody who likes the show like this video, because this show, man, if you guys enjoy me talking about this video, subscribe, and next week we are gonna have more Undead Murder Farce discussions, hopefully as detailed as this one, because we've been going for a minute. I've had to cut myself off a couple of times too. So hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.